Hello and welcome to another part of the Billie Jean Iceberg. This time, this is part 2 of part 3, which is tier 4. So, yeah, that's not confusing. Anyways, this is tier 4. We started on in the last video and now we're going to continue down the list. There's a lot of shows to go through, so let's just get started. Now we have Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Now we have Amsterdam on October 2nd, 1996. This is actually a kind of boring one. The audio quality is really high, except there's some distortion. You know, sometimes it's distorted. It's like it peaks it or something. I don't know how to explain it. But it's mainly high quality. But it is just audio. And his microphone is turned on late. And when it's turned on in the start, his vocals are so low. Like, you can barely hear him. And then it gets turned on and his vocals are alright. You know, they're not bad. And they're not some of the best, but like, I think the previous show is better, and the previous show to the previous show on September 28th is way better in terms of vocals, but whatever. I don't have much to say, honestly. I like Amsterdam shows, they're usually pretty good, so I don't see why this one would be any different, but I have to see the visual performance to determine that, of course. I like that he does an ow at the, after finishing his ad-libs. The last one he says like, doggone lover, ow, or something. It's so cool, actually. You know, I like the ad-libs, but like the previous shows are just better, and like honestly, most other 1996 shows are just better, or more interesting, or more captivating. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. Now we have Budapest on October 10th. What? On September 10th, 1996. Now this is a show right after Prague, and Prague is the first show of this tour. And I actually like this more than Prague, because for starters, he doesn't seem nervous here. If you hear some screeching in the background, that's the wind, so, you know, no one's screaming, no one's dying in the background, it's just the wind, okay, it's just the wind. But I like this performance because it has a really high quality soundboard recording, or almost soundboard. It's a really high amateur, I guess, but it sounds so fucking good, like it's so high quality, and it's fantastic. And we have half the performance, we have the full breakdown, and like, almost 2 minutes of the start, and I really like what we see. I would like to see the full performance, but for now, I really like what we have, honestly. So for now, I'm putting it in C tier. But I bet if I see the full performance, I would put it higher. I think I would. I know I would. So let's hope it get leaked. Let's hope I can fucking talk. Let's hope it gets leaked. Warsaw, I don't know how to say it. September 20th in 1996. We only have like a short snippet of this, but there's actually some stuff to determine here. Or there's some stuff to make... There's enough stuff for me to determine my opinion so far. For starters, he does the James Brown shuffle, which is, you know, one of my absolute favorite moves done by Michael Jackson. And I like the drums, I guess, but they sound kind of just, actually, they just sound similar to Budapest. But so far, from what I can see, it seems like a standard performance. Of course, I had to see more to determine more than that, but for now, it's in C tier. Now we have Montpellier. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It was on August 12th, 1988, and this is one we have audio of, and like the snippet of the breakdown, I think. I like this one, but I can't really say much more than that, to be honest. I don't have much more to say. I'm putting it in C tier. The vocals are good, but like, most bad performances have good vocals, so there's nothing really peculiar about this one, except, you know, we have some stuff in the breakdown, and it seems energetic, but... yeah, I can't really say much else, it's C tier. Now we have the Pensacola rehearsal. This is interesting, but I don't think it's that good. I think the thought of it is interesting, but the overall rehearsal performance is just, you know, it's so basic. Because it's a rehearsal, you know? The vocals are really good considering it's a rehearsal, but that's about it. I'm putting it in C tier. And we have Kaohsiung on October 20th, 1996, and I fucking love this performance. It's a really interesting one because he's quite slow like he is in Soul, except here he has better vocals for sure, and I really like this performance. It's a Jumbotron recording, but honestly it doesn't take anything away from me here. I just really like this performance. He is slow, but he does some really cool things here. For example, he does the Pig in the Flowers move, but backwards. Like he reverses the order of the way he usually does it, and it looks so cool. And also, the vocals. The vocals are so fucking good. And he also sings, like he sings a unique ad-lib, like he sings, "You're nothing but a..." It's... It's so good. I fucking love this performance. The moonwalks suck though. Like his moonwalks here actually fucking suck. They're not that good. Like he's almost stuck to the floor. Like he has glue on his fucking shoes. It doesn't look good. Probably some of the worst moonwalks, honestly, and that brings it down a lot. Plus he's really slow, so I'm putting it in B tier, even though I really love it. Now we have New York City on March 5th, 1988. I really like the vocals here, but I don't have much more to say than that. Like, it doesn't intrigue me much. It's just good, you know, it's just in the middle. I think a lot of these performances, I really want just to see them, because the vocal performance or the audio-visual performance isn't just enough to intrigue me. I imagine if I saw it, the visual performance of it, I would put it higher. I'm certain I would. But for now, it's in C tier. Now we have West Berlin on June 19th, 1988. This is a really good show, and it's a really important show, because the Berlin Wall was still up at this point. And I think there were some claims about you could hear his concert on the other side of the wall. I just think if that's true, the thought of that is fucking awesome. Like, that is monumental. That's so awesome. You know, that's timeless. Imagine you don't even have to be at the show. You can be on both sides of the wall and you can enjoy the music. You know, that is so special. United, even though a wall, you know, separates us, we're still united. That's fantastic. I fucking love that thought. This show is very special, and I really wish we would have it in full pro or just an amateur video of it. We have amateur audio though, but like, wow. And the vocals are really good too. Like, this is just a really good show overall. I'm putting it in B tier because I wanted to put it higher, but I can't. You know, I can't just let something special about it judge the performance on its own. But the performance on its own is really good too. So it's in B tier. Now we have Paris on June 27th, 1988. I like this audio actually. But, you know, same as with the New York show, there's nothing too special about it. I just like it, but that's about it. I just like it. C tier. Now we have another bad tour show. This is Cologne on July 3rd, 1988. And now this one is a fucking banger. I love this performance a lot. Like, the audience is clapping throughout the entire song, which puts on such an amazing atmosphere. Like, just watching it, this high quality amateur recording where you both see the Jumbotron and you see Michael on stage and he's just grooving and he's singing so fucking good here. Like, this show has fantastic vocals and the dancing is really cool too. It could be better. Honestly, there are other bad tour shows that I think have better dancing or more dancing or whatever. But I really like what we have here. Though it is not one of my favorites, but I really do like it. So I'm putting it in A tier. Now we're going to have like a burst of Wembley shows of 1988, starting off with the first one, July 14th. And it's actually really good. The vocals are really good here, like he's so active. And I listen to these shows and now I think, yeah, okay, these are the better Wembley shows. When I think of good Wembley shows and I think like Wembley shows are peak, you know, I think of these shows, you know. Bad tour Wembley shows are really good, like all throughout, honestly. Like, honestly, I support the claim that those are some of the best shows of the tour. I support that, you know, I support that. Do other tours still, the Wembley shows there? I wouldn't really say all of them are some of the best. I wouldn't say that. Anyways, let's get back to the topic here. July 14th has really good vocals. But I need to see it to put it higher because it's not that interesting without it, you know? The vocals are good, but they're only so good. I'm putting it in B tier. The following show on July 15th, and this is the same as July 14th. It's equally good, to be honest. I like the vocals, I like the atmosphere, and I like... I can't say anything else. Like, it's just good. Better than standard, honestly. So I'm putting it in B tier. I have July 22nd, and now this one has video, and it's really good. It's really good. The vocals are so good, especially compared to July 16th. Like, that show's vocals just... It's not up to par, man. But this show is bonkers with the vocals, and the dancing is really good too. Though I do like July 16th more with the dancing. But else, this one is way better. Like, in a standard concert perspective, it's better. It's better. So I'm putting it in B tier. Now we have Werchter on July 22nd, 1992. I think of this one as a better vocal performance than Copenhagen. Like, it's similar to Copenhagen except it has better vocals. I don't know how the visual performance is. I obviously need to see that. Like, if it has as good dancing as Copenhagen, then it is better by Copenhagen because the vocals are better here. I'm putting it in C tier because the vocals might be good, but like he's not as active as he is in Copenhagen. But in general, the vocals are better here. But Copenhagen is higher because it has good dancing, and here I don't know how he's dancing. So, Dublin on July 25th, 1992. Oh, this is a really active one. Like I used to really enjoy this one before Copenhagen. Like this, I loved it so much. I remember putting it on SoundCloud myself and just listening to it on the bus on the way to school back in the day. Oh, I love it. He's so active here. And then Copenhagen came out and I was like, oh my god, it's like Dublin. Because Dublin is like, he's so wild with vocals because he sings so much, so many he-he's. I love it. So I fucking love it. But, the vocals in general aren't that good. Like, Vector has better vocals, but less vocals. Dublin has more vocals, but not as good vocals. For now, it's just in C tier, even though I like how active he is. I'm just gonna go to Copenhagen because it has video instead. C tier. Wembley, July 31st, 1992. Oh, this is a good one, but that's about it. It does sing good here, but that's all I can say. I want to see video of it, because the vocals aren't good enough to put it any higher than C tier. It really isn't. Like, it's just good. It's just standard good Dangerous Tour stuff. C tier. Now we're moving on to Cardiff on July 5th, 1992. This one is really good. Like, this is just better than the Wembley one I just covered. It's just better. The vocals are so good, honestly. He sings less here, but he sings really well. And also, he's performing in rain, so they had to stop the show temporarily to wait for the rain to settle down. It was interesting. So I wonder, considering it was a break between, like, I think it was between I Just Can't Stop Loving You and the Motown medley. I think there was a break there. So I wonder if Michael has regained a lot of energy now. Like, imagine if he has so much energy because of the break that he's even more energetic than Billie Jean. I think that's a cool thing to think about. So I'm putting it in B tier. Now we go to Bangkok on August 27th, 1992. On 1993. That was embarrassing. The vocals here are actually really good. Like, 1993 gets a lot of shit because the vocals suck. Well, some shows, yeah. But like a lot of 1993 shows actually have good vocals. You know, this one, Bangkok, the vocals are quite good. They really are. But it is kind of hard to hear because the audio quality is so fucking trash. Like, the audio quality sounds so fucking bad. It's like if you took the cassette recording and fucking stomped on it. It sounds so trash. Regardless of what I can hear, he sounds really good. Like, he does. He does. But I think I need to hear it more clearly to actually judge and watch it to put it any higher than C tier. It's in C tier. Moving on to Moscow on September 17th, 1996. Ooh, this is one of my favorites from the History Tour. It's so fucking good. Like, this was one of those performances that every time I listen to it, I just start grooving. I just start bobbing my head. Like, I don't normally do that with just, standard performances. But like this one, I always just sit like, always, every fucking time. Because it sounds so good. Like, the audio recording we have is not the best quality. And the recording is in shit quality. Recently, actually, a new rip kind of surfaced. So that's nice. And it's actually way better, to be honest. It's way better, so fuck yeah. And his dancing here is so good. Like, it's like Bucharest, except it's better. Compare this to Bucharest, like, this is just Bucharest on steroids, with no downsides. The only thing I don't like here is the vocals, because his microphone, I think, is turned on a tiny bit late. So you can hear his ow. You can hear it, but it's like, ow. It's not like, ow! It's not really loud. It's just like, ow. It's just like I mentioned with Basil a few videos ago. But the rest of the vocals are good, and his dancing is so good. And I love his fucking demeanor here. It's awesome. It's really awesome. But like, the really whack ow here is just not good enough. So I'm putting it in A tier. I want to put it in S tier, but I can't because of that. Now we have Stockholm on July 17th, 1992. And this is one of the better ones from this tour, from the Dangerous Tour. For starters, this is a daylight, so that's interesting from the get-go. But he sings wildly here. Like, he does an ow in the middle of the chorus. He never really does that. Like, he did it sometimes during the Bad Tour, but since then he's never really done it. And then during this show he fucking does it again, and it's fantastic. Like, he's really wild, like, with his movement. He does the moonwalk, with the main moonwalk, and then like spins to the opposite side, like towards the audience, and then spins into his normal spin. That's so cool. performance is just honestly so good. And when he starts a breakdown, like he goes to the opposite side. Like normally he just puts the hat on, but here he spins to the opposite side and puts the hat on. So he's kind of facing his back towards the audience, if that makes sense. I'll just show it. I'm putting it in B tier. Then we have the other Stockholm show on July 18th, 1992. This one is just worse. You know, the other one is peak, this one is not as good. Also, the video recording doesn't really allow us to see enough, because kind of sometimes either someone's head or someone's hand gets into the fucking camera lens, so we can't really see what's going on. Coffee. But the vocals are good here, they're better than Copenhagen. The visual performance is okay, but I had to see more, I guess. But the performance itself is just... I like Copenhagen more. This is in C tier. I'm putting this in C tier. Now we have Hamelin. And no, not the Hamelin, not the military launcher. No, just Hamelin. You know, the town, the city in Germany. On August 13th, 1992. This is a wild one. Like, this is one of the wilder ones from the Dangerous tour. And it's really, really cool. Like, his vocals are fantastic. And his dancing is so active. Like, he does a lot of dancing here. And it's so fucking enjoyable. The only thing that sucks is the video quality. And I guess the audio quality. But the worst thing is the video quality. Because it's so fucking blurry. Like, you can see it on a little Jumbotron. Like, it's like the screen is like this small or something. Like, it's so fucking hard to see, bruh. It's just a cool thing. Like, the floor is slippery, I guess, so he comes and points. For some of the guys to come out and clean the floor, and like he just sings meanwhile, and he sings so much, and it's just so good. I love it. But the instrumentation sucks. Like, the first few shows of August 1992 have like the worst instrumentation of the tour, and it's audible here. You know, this is one of those shows from like Cardiff August 5th to like Hamelin. The instrumentation fucking sucks. Then we go to Leeds August 16th, and the instrumentation becomes good again. But like Cardiff, Bremen, Hamburger, and Hamelin have like shit instrumentation. Like, they just suck. So this brings it down. So I'm putting Hamelin in A tier. Now we have Hamburger on August 10th, 1992. This is just Bremen except better. That sums it up. That literally just sums it up. We have over half the performance, though it cuts out, so we don't really see the moonwalk. We see the second moonwalk, but I want to see the whole damn thing, dog. But the vocals here are good, way better than Bremen, and the visual performance is way better than Bremen too. It's really good. But just because it's way better than Bremen doesn't mean it's super good. So it's in C tier. Now we have Sao Paulo on October 15th, 1993. This is the snippets we have footage. No, not the audio, just the video snippets that we have a bit of. I am really interested in this. The vocals sound good of what we can hear. There's not that much we can hear. But also, like, he starts a chorus and like puts his hand up and like slaps his head like Billie Jean. Not mine. It's so cool. But I have to listen to the whole performance or watch the whole performance to judge it more. So for now, I'm putting it in C tier. Now we have the next Sao Paulo show on October 17th, 1993. This one we have the full performance of in audio, and the vocals here are quite good actually. They're better than Buenos Aires. However, the ad-libs in Buenos Aires are more interesting. Now this one overall is general better in vocal wise. And the owl here is really good too, and the audience is fantastic supporting. They're just so supportive. But there's some like radio hosts talking over it, and it's so fucking unironically funny. Because it's like, Michael Jackson! Like, the quality isn't the best, so... Moonwalk! The moonwalk! It's funny, okay? Not to make fun of them, or the Brazilian language, the Portuguese language, or anything. But it's just the audio quality makes it seem funny. But I have to watch the performance, honestly. Because his vocals are good, but, you know, I don't think they're good enough to put it any higher than C tier. But I bet if I watch it, I'm putting it way higher on the list. But for now, it's in C tier. Now we have Cork on July 30th, 1988. And I do not have much to say here. I just like it, and that's it. Like, I don't have much to say. It's just another one of those standard shows. So I'm putting it in C tier. Now we have Marbella on August 5th, 1988. The fucking visual quality here sucks. It sucks whale penis. Like, oh my fucking god, this is trash. It's trash, bro. Like, the frame rate is whack. The frame rate is whack, and the visual quality is whack. And the performance itself is standard. Like, it's C tier, okay? Like, there's nothing interesting except the performance is standard. The performance is standard. The visual quality sucks dick, and the audio quality is meh. Also, nothing wrong with sucking dick, by the way. I'm not homophobic. I'm just saying it as a way to say that sucks. You can suck all the dick you want. You're welcome to suck dick. Okay, this is just a disclaimer. Nothing is bad about sucking dick. I'm just saying it here because it's a reflex. That sucks dick. You know, it's meant in a bad way, but I have nothing against anyone who sucks dick. Alright? Maybe I should just stop saying it sucks dick then. You know, I'm gonna try to stop saying that because it makes it seem like I think it's bad that you suck dick, but you can literally suck dick and it's okay, you know? I'm just gonna continue. Now we have Barcelona on August 9th, 1988. The band here sounds so very good, honestly. Like, this is one of the better instrumental shows of the tour, of the bad tour. Like, the pre-chorus here sounds so good. I love it. The visual performance is okay, because we have video of this. The visual performance is okay, and the vocals are great, and the band sounds fantastic. But it's not one of my favorites at all. Like, I think there are other bad performances that are better, so... You know, it's better than most, so I'm putting it in B tier. Now we have Wurzburg on August 21st, 1988. This is another one of those standard performances. Like, there's a lot of them. Obviously, there's a lot of standard performances. Like, that's just a given, you know. And this is just yet another one of them, alright? I just need to see it. The vocals are good, but they're just that. They're just good, so I'm putting it in C tier. And we have Wachter on August 23rd, 1988. This has standard vocals. Honestly, like... Another part of the performance from this show, like, he seems really slow here. So I don't know how he is on the visual performance of this show. Like, that's an interesting thought. But for now, I'm putting it in C tier because the vocals are alright. You know, nothing special. C tier. Wembley, August 26, 1988. Now, this is another one of those good Wembley shows, and I'm putting it in B tier, alright? Because the vocals are great. Like, they're really good here. So... And I can't really say much else. Like, in general, they're just really good here, so I'm putting it in B tier. Then we have Leeds on August 29th, 1988. So this was actually on Michael's birthday. And I really like this performance. Because of his birthday, and his vocals are also kind of raspy. So that just makes it a lot more interesting. But in general, still the vocals are just alright. You know, they're not super good or bad or anything here. They're just alright again. So I'm putting it in C tier. But it's cool it's on his birthday. That's a really nice thing. Then we have Liverpool on September 11th, 1988. Oh, this is interesting because there's a huge ass crowd. I think this was the most attended MJ show ever. Like, I think it was like 225,000 or something. But the performance itself is just standard. That's not bad. Mind you, that's not bad because Michael's standard performance is fucking fantastic and still better by miles than a lot of other performances today. That's just how it is. It's C tier. Still really good though. East Rutherford or East Rutherford, I don't know. But it's on Octave. It's on October 6th, 1988. This is really good vocals. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what to say. Like, a lot of these shows, it's good and that's that. Nothing interesting, it's just good. Putting it in C tier. Yet another C tier show. Oh yeah. Now this is the last show of this video. And we have Landover on October 18th, 1988. Just watching the amateur recording is just funny because there's just so many watermarks in like different colors. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's a green one, there's a red one, there's a white one. I think there's a blue one too. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I get that you want to get credit for filming the concert, right? I get that. But like, Jesus Christ, why do it have to be in so many fucking colors, bro? Why do you have to put so many watermarks? Just put it like look at my screen here. Just put one like here. Not like one here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Just like one here or something. Like something like red so it cannot be removed. And if it's removed, you can see something has been removed. So either way, you know, your watermark is still there even though it's removed because we can see it has been removed. You know what I mean? Anyways, all that's nonsense. The performance is mid. It's C tier. This one has visual performance and it's really high quality, but it's honestly just boring, and it has a boring atmosphere because like people keep walking up in front of the camera, like Why are they walking around? Would have to go to the toilet and take a shit or something? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, Michael Jackson is performing in front of you and you're just like... Why? Why are you trying to walk away, bro? This is Michael Jackson. Like, imagine just walking up down the stairs like that. That's unbelievable. I just rambled. I'm sorry. I just rambled. I'm sorry. But I can't stop. Because I love rambling about these nonsense things, right? That brings me to the end of part 2 of the tier 4 of the iceberg. Jesus, that's so hard to say for some reason. Next... That was a train. Next video is part 3, and it will be the last part of tier 4. I enjoyed making this, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy these iceberg videos. Like, it's interesting for me just to go through a goddamn list I've made and just rank stuff. It's interesting. I actually really like that. I like going through Michael's performances and just comparing them all to each other and just enjoying it while I do it, right? Though when performances are boring rapidly, like, I'm going to shut myself up here because I'm just fucking rambling. And you know what? Have a great day, and I love you.